The U.S. Air Force entered the Cold War well-armed. Swift fighters for air combat and formidable bombers for long-range strikes would have been a serious argument in any global war. The only real gap was in tactical bombers. At first, U.S. planners hoped to do without them, assigning close support to European allies and light attack types, say Sabres, lugging bombs. But as the Soviet Union's air defenses improved, that approach looked less and less tenable. By the mid-1950s, the U.S. military changed course. It adopted an upgraded version of Britain's Canberra, and to complement it, ordered a land-based variant of the Navy's A-3 Sky Warrior. What began as a straightforward avionics swap quickly proved more complicated. The Navy and Air Force wanted different things. The Sky Warrior had been conceived as a high-altitude strategic bomber with a nuclear role, a robust airframe, ample fuel, and generous crew accommodations. Douglas's design choices clearly reflected its place within the strategic forces. Now the requirement was for a low-level, high-speed bomber. To meet it, the designers completely reworked the cockpit section and replaced major fuselage elements. The future B-66 gained ejection seats, and the pilot station received new glazing for improved visibility. Despite outward similarities, the two airplanes diverged radically. Even with the sweeping changes, the program moved at a reasonable clip. Work began in 1952. The prototype flew 2 years later, and after another round of refinements, the definitive tactical bomber, the B-66 destroyer, made its first flight in 1956. Technically, it was very much a product of its time. A swept wing, 2 turbojets in podded nacelles, radar space in the nose, and a large cylindrical fuselage capped by a tail turret. Its strategic ancestry still showed in places, most notably in the roomy crew compartment, which air crews naturally appreciated. In frontline tactical service, however, the newcomer's tenure was brief. The destroyer proved too expensive and soon yielded to the F-105 Thunder Chief. Several experimental versions were built on the B-66 airframe, among them platforms for testing radars later used on the F-111. The irony lay elsewhere. Despite every effort to turn a strategic design into a tactical bomber, the airplane's origins ultimately dictated a different future. As a high-quality long-range platform, it excelled as a reconnaissance machine. True to form, and in spite of the menacing name, the principal B-66 variants became aircraft for electronic warfare and for photo, signals, and meteorological reconnaissance. These specialized versions remained in USAF service into the 1970s.